Hey, welcome back to D20 House, where a bunch of nerds get together, roll dice, and slay monsters. Why don't roll giant die into my fucking trees, please?
Do it.
Hit the corner.
Hit the gritty. Okay, no, you're good. You get what?
Goody.
Hit the grid. Guys, it's Monday night, which means tonight we are playing My Hero Academia Dungeons and Dragons. Whoop, whoop! We got Wyatt, Adriana, Ty, Ian, and myself, Tafa, and we're going to have a great time. I hope all of you are ready to have a great time. Ian, any announcements?
Yeah, PJ Boy, thanks for resubscribing, and it's time. Holy Ivy, thanks for the 95 biddies. An excellent dad joke.
What do you say?
How does dry skin affect you at work? You don't have an elbow. You don't have any elbow grease to put into it.
I've heard worse. It can type passes.
Okay.
Jade Dark, Walker's Guardian, thanks for resubscribing as well.
My boy. My
8
boy.
months. And PJ Boy, 18 months.
One of you walkers likes
It
me.
is. It has been a slog.
It's been a time.
It's been a time. We have new mic for DM going on. Why did I look at the DM? Damn, who knows? Let me know how the sound balance is. I know, generally speaking, it's going to be quieter than these lapel mics are, just from the balancing that I have right now. I will tweak it as needed.
We're already having comments on it. So start tweaking there, Captain.
How is it?
Everyone just a little quiet? Okay. Can I do this?
Oh, that's not bad. That's the easiest thing to solve.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, everybody.
How does that sound?
Now we have the
That
15
should
second
be a little
delay
better. That was on the B.
before we all just sit here.
Well, the
I'll
hells.
just sit here.
So Tapa should stay the same. Good.
Yep. We're also going to use some new music tonight, which I'm excited for.
Hey, who's this one by?
Well, we have options. It's either going to be Travis Savoy, who makes great soundtracks for
Oh, you guys aren't used to
D&D specifically.
It's a Vast Horizon thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
Vast Horizons we use we outsource it for us all the time.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the clapping.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's every time then
Oh,
Tapa
okay.
like says an artist that we're using, we always
Oh.
do a little clap.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
okay. I'll catch on.
It's because they're in a
just a little
cult.
golf clap. Yeah,
It's also possible we use Derek Fichte. I hope I'm saying that right, from Derek and Brandon, who make wonderful fantasy world
job, guys.
music. If anyone's ever listened to like any ambient fantasy music on YouTube or Spotify, you've almost certainly run into their tracks.
More static now.
Really?
static. Okay.
Do you have a gain option?
Yeah, I've got some gain that I
The game.
can do a straight increase.
Like, are we only static? Did they hear any of that?
Bring the gain down a little
No, they
bit.
said a little more static.
Yeah, I'm going to do the gain down, but I'm going to do
General
the
volume
overall
up.
balancing
Yeah.
up.
Try that.
So it'll be
Ian and
louder at
Adriana
first.
are
It's gonna
good.
be worse for right now,
Damn straight.
but
I'm working
Meetings
on
are
it.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
I'm always good.
Skill issue, I guess.
I'm on top of my game.
It's probably user error.
That's 100% what it is.
Hey, here.
We'll see how that goes. And then if individuals need tweaked, I can tweak individuals.
And, oh,
Yeah, read that out.
Oh
while
my
you're-
God.
While you're at it.
Ooh. Okay. Well, happy times, but sad times. PJ Boy,
Oh, fuck.
that is $200 of villain buffs.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude!
Take as you desire, and I'm glad it's been at least 7 seconds.
My goodness!
And on that note, I gotta. Good luck, y'all.
We just had the conversation of like, hey, if one of your best friends dies, don't like freak out and walk off screen. But boy, I'm close.
We can freak out and walk off scream.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. You gotta walk off screen
You know in
and
the
turn your
Doom
mic off.
games
to
how
freak
like
out.
if you turn the extra difficulty up for
The
like
music gets
the
louder.
sake of just like kicking yourself in the balls again and again and again and again and again and again.
So, $200.
200.
I took 3 villain points.
Just 3.
Just,
The rest are gonna be in reviews.
you know,
See, even the
I'll
cat
take
doesn't
6.
like it.
Fuck it. We'll take 6. I forgot something. I got it.
It's 120.
Okay, give me the rest of the rerolls. I'll
That's
use
a
them all.
lot of.
$80 of rerolls.
That's
That's pretty good.
That's
Man, I really love Dito.
That's 19 reroll or 18 rerolls, right?
But I mean, hey, if we completely
$5
restart the
per
campaign, then
reroll.
we can do another
Yeah,
3 years.
80.
Yeah, that's 18.
16.
16.
16.
I've got backup characters. Let's fucking go.
8 times
Let's
2.
fucking do it.
I'll just run a
Yeah.
poll. I'll let them decide what my new quirk is after I die.
I just divided 85 times. Come on.
Well, that would be, yeah. Well, it's not wrong, but your math was wrong then. 2, 4,
You're right. I understand now.
12,
16.
14, 16.
Because
That is a tower.
50 is 10, and then
30 more. My bad.
30. Yep.
I did 40 more like an idiot.
Thanks, buddy.
And it's all like DM bucks where I can give it to good guys too. It's all just bad guy bucks.
No, this is fine. I've got like 6 backup characters I've been wanting to
That's right. Time to be the new Class 1A next semester.
Getting tired of talking in a British accent on this fucking stream anyway.
I've already got a mini made for
The next one is the German.
Come on, Ian. You owe me
Dr.
this.
Jones.
I don't have a mini for WOG.
Because I didn't work
help
a dead
Professor
blood.
Isafa.
I have 2 hero points. I'm down 1.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down 5 prestige. Down 5 prestige and 1 hero point.
I'm down like one hero point and most of my prestige. No, I'm full on hero points, but I have less than half of my prestige. I have 7 out of 19.
Down a single hero point, down 6 prestige.
Or did I max your hero points increase?
No, we still have
No,
3.
it's just
No,
3.
your max hero
Okay.
points doesn't increase unless you take it.
That's what I thought. I
There's
was
the
just
one feat that increases it from 3 to 5.
All of the members of Class 1A going into this have hero points, so that's good.
How about some of our heroes?
It's not
How are
going
they
to
doing?
save her.
You think you know where I'm going with this.
What
I
are
don't
we
even know
saving?
where I'm going with this, buddy.
You already promised to kill Sue.
No, I said if I
He's like, no,
Okay,
no.
so we gotta kill
I said
Sue.
if I like
You said
swore a
in
frog
example.
or something as an example, yeah. Don't cry. You're
Everybody-
allowed to cry. I might cry.
Everybody likes frog legs.
I've cried on stream. I mean, it was in character because Aoyama was crying, but you know, I've still done it.
Also, Brendan, that's not true. There's actually like a rather large grouping of like B and lesser class heroes on the outskirts of this, with all of their very low-ranking the sidekicks.
We have most of the top 20. So
They
what,
brought in
15 of them?
12,
Oh, never
12 to
mind.
20. But that is
Technically-
most.
It's still most, but it doesn't feel like here. It isn't
I feel like
most.
there's some important context missing here, and that's for the players in the audience as well. The tragedy in Deika City hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Where the Shigaraki and Redestro level a city for a grudge match. And we also haven't seen Hood yet.
True.
Yeah.
So the capability of
Nomu's is
city
completely
stomping
unknown.
Nomu is completely out of the window. The worst we've seen is Chainsaw and the US Chainsaw.
That doesn't mean that Hood's not here. It just means we haven't seen him yet.
And even then,
The
like
world is
Chainsaw
not-
Nomu really just like freaked a bunch of people out,
Yeah.
to kill kids
And-
with scars.
Yeah, and because people still have hope in All Might and everything, so it's still kind of
That's right. The official announcement hasn't been
Yeah, so
dealt
people
out,
are
and
still
he's not
like-
even here.
He's gonna announce it a week before Hero JP,
yeah.
which is next month, by the way.
It makes me.
So-
I might have gotten the timing on that wrong before. By the way, I'm sorry. I think I said it was in October earlier in the campaign. It's in November. I have a big calendar.
Yugo, the Eliotrope. Thank you very much.
Oh.
That is 3 hero points and 4 rerolls. I'm going to assume the 3 hero points go to the 3 of us, missing a hero point, and the rerolls go 1 each to the players.
That makes a lot of sense. If he corrects us, feel free, please.
He's not giving you anything as of the
Good.
entire time we've played Idolatry.
Okay. So, are we ready?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is going to be a doozy, guys. This arc is going to be a doozy. We've had our invasion. We've had our training arc. We've had our festival.
We've had a time
How
of
about
of
We
rest
even had our
and
festival.
fun and relaxation.
Sorry, I
and
meant
now we're
sports
getting
festival.
Oh, yeah, we had sports festival.
We've
That was-
had-
God, that feels like forever.
We've had all the anime staples.
I wonder how many extra maid costumes we bought that we don't need anymore.
A beach day. Oh, like half the girls are here. Fuck. Oh no. More than half, except 4 of the 7.
So we have options for those of us that get depressed and either eat too much or don't eat at all. We'll have options for which one we have to move to instead.
Okay. We're gonna start now. Where last we left our heroes. It is late on a Friday night.
Party.
As all of you make your ways stealthily, as stealthily and nonchalant as you can, through the relatively empty Heights Alliance 1A, students are out and about having fun on the beginning of their weekend, or they're in their dorms studying for the night. And each of you makes your way out of the dorms to a common meeting point at the bus loop by the UA main gate. As each of you comes out, I want all of you in turn to tell me one interaction you have with a member of Class 1A or another individual in your life, whether they are a teacher, a student, maybe someone texts you from afar. Just give me a name, and you might have a few words to say, or just one last passing glance.
Man, I just kissed my girlfriend goodbye. A little peck.
Yeah.
You wanna
It got quiet for.
you wanna check the
Quiet from whom? From me? Because I'm
Everybody.
talking quiet.
Tough was kind of quiet, but it says did it
Swing
get
that
quiet
in
for
a little
anyone else?
closer to your mouth. too.
Absolutely, I'll swing my mouth a little closer in.
Deep throat it.
Huh? Sorry guys, it's going to take a minute for me to get used to this, much less fix all our sound elements with this new device.
That already looks way better with you right there.
Okay. I'll try not to talk as quietly for dramatic effect. I can't get away with it anymore.
Stage whispers.
It's fine, yeah, of course. It's been a minute, but I still remember how. Yeah, Zhao Fei, you rise from your little crumpled nest in the corner of your dorm room, and Jiro's still just kind of laying there, probably on her phone. But you go to give her a little peck on the cheek. And
We've been dating for like 2 months.
yeah, she just, whatever. You on the lips, sure. It's up to you if you're comfortable kissing her lips with your beak. I don't know.
What else am I supposed to do?
The lip piercing.
I am a man.
Bird
I have
people
manly
do different
desires.
things, man. Bird people do things.
Birds kiss all the time, okay?
Perfect. Okay.
carry on.
Yeah, she just looks up at you. Heading into work, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big day today.
You're not the only one.
I know.
I hear them all downstairs. Good luck, okay?
Thanks.
She ruffles your little purple booty one last time.
Oh.
Stop. And you to hop away. Go to volunteers or start picking.
I'll go.
I'm just waiting for someone else.
I'll go. So there's one thing I want to say. So I feel like she would see a notification from her mother pop up,
Yeah,
and she wouldn't respond or open it.
fantastic.
Yo, don't
Um,
go to the hospital tomorrow, insider info.
Whatever you
And then
do,
she would stop by
don't
Bakugo's room.
be a hero.
Yeah, okay. You knock on Bakugo's door.
Yeah, because he's not going.
Ha ha ha. Hello, sir.
He might live.
He doesn't answer, and you realize he's gone. He's off on his clandestine training thing that he told you no one's allowed to know about.
Hmm.
You still don't know where he's going or why.
Then she'll just shoot him a quick text and just say, "Stay safe out there."
Yeah. By the time you see his reply, you are already driving away from UA, but he tells you, obviously.
Fuck
And
you,
then,
I'm fine.
Like a minute later,
He's like,
you
"Hi."
too.
And she'll just.
You're like, yo, you have a habit of losing, so watch your back.
You failed most of our finals, so I'm just saying. She'll just send a little like saluting emoji back, and then.
I'd like to see any of you three get folded by All Might. That's different.
I've already been folded
Yeah.
by all
Folded
mine.
right into a car.
I
Okay.
know.
I think the car was folded around you.
Yeah. He grabbed both doors and.
Yeah, he's gonna call his sister.
Okay.
Oh.
What's her name again?
I know.
Yeah. Fauna.
And they said I didn't know. I was like,
I haven't thought about that part of my backstory yet.
I was like, yeah, the memory loss arc is way behind us.
That was so. That was
I think
so
back
3
to
sessions
memory
ago.
work.
What day is it? Yeah, you. Call
yeah.
Emma.
Hey kiddo. How's things?
Good time.
Oh.
Gonna make you do a British accent.
No,
I'm sure
mate,
too,
you're good.
motherfucker.
It's gonna be very light.
You're coming down with
It's gonna
me.
be very light, gentle, if at all. I'm out of practice in my British, and I'm not afraid to admit that. It's all right. You know, school.
Yeah, how's
Getting
class?
back into it.
How's classes?
They suck, but
Yeah.
what can you do about it? I guess.
Yeah. Classes
Huh?
suck.
yes, that she really is Walker's sister.
I bet she'll do great though. How's mom and dad?
Oh, they're all right. You know, Dad's working long hours, and
Yeah.
Mom misses you, but
Yeah, I miss you guys too. I won't keep you long. I know it's late there. I just wanted, or I guess it might be early there. I don't know what time it is. I just wanted to call and tell you I love you.
Walker, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
When you come home, can you teach me to use my quirk a little better like you do? I just, if anything happens with mine, like what happened with yours, I
Yeah.
don't want to get shipped off to some boarding school.
I want to be like you.
You are my fucking sister, aren't you? Yeah, of course, get up. Promise.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you too. You're hanging there, alright?
All right. See you later.
Yeah, take care. See
All right, can I go?
Trippers and fish and whatnot.
Well, at least our school.
Fuck you. Come on, you can get it. A minute later, you get a text, and it's just love you.
you. You were pointing above you too. You want to put my hero costume on?
Hey.
All of the people that matter to me are also on this mission.
Oh.
Then I'll tell you. When you get to the elevator, Shoji and Tokoyami are standing there.
All of the people?
Huh?
There isn't one person outside of Class 1A that you've cared about at all?
Who?
I don't remember.
Show them to me.
I can't, she's invisible.
That was a joke. At the elevator. What's up?
Real quick interruption. You go, the heliotrope.
Yeah.
Once more, that is $80. That is 4 hero points to make sure that our current 1A roster gets out safe.
Are topped off. Okay, Sue needs one.
It's not going to save her.
Shoto needs one.
Not gonna save
Actually, they all need one. They're all at 2 right now.
Well, that gets a random 4 of them. 1. Those most likely for death. Sue,
Uraraka.
Kirishima.
Totoro.
Uraraka's actually a tank.
Yeah, but like,
Uraraka tanky as fuck.
you know, but
Barbarian.
it'd be funny to watch like,
Brawler barbarian.
Her get absolutely eviscerated.
Well,
What are you
yeah,
talking about?
yeah, and then we get to watch Midoriya also like have a meltdown. So like, it's the twofer.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty
don't
fun.
give Uraraka
Wow, I
one.
had
That's
to roll
actually great.
3 6s.
I just want to watch Topper roleplay that with himself.
Okay, Uraraka's getting one. Thanks.
No.
Kirishima's getting one.
That's probably a good call. He doesn't give up.
Todoroki?
He doesn't work
Tokoyami's getting one.
Todoroki?
And Sue.
Okay.
Okay, the best of friends.
The best of friends, the most of animals.
At the elevator hike, you see Tokoyami and Shoji talking to each other. Do you care to hear what they have to say? Maybe you should.
yeah, I'll care enough.
Yeah.
Who are
Then,
you?
as you get into the elevator with them, you see Tokoyami gets a hand, gets one of his 2 hands out of his fucking the little
Mwah.
Trench
pocket.
coat?
No, the pocket on the front of his sweater.
He's got a gun!
I I just looked at the chat. Thanks for the vote of confidence, buddy.
You know the hoodies with the
dick.
You're such a
I'm trying to
tender
remember
moment
what
with
they're
your
called. With
sister,
the fucking
though.
pocket at the front that's just
Yeah.
one unit pocket.
Yeah.
I'd kill me off after
He takes
that
one
too.
hand down. He's like wearing the hood, right? But he takes his hood off and he shakes Shoji's hand. And Shoji says something to him. He tells him, "Good luck, friend. Your power is vaster than darkness. Embrace it." And Tokoyami just nods at him. "Till we see each other again." And he gets in the elevator with you as you guys leave Shoji behind. When everyone meets at the bus loop, there are 2 other UA students present outside of Class 1A. Nejire Hado and Tamaki Amajiki from Class 3A.
My friends.
They have one other person there to see them off. He's already in his hero costume, but he's working tonight and he cannot go with you.
No.
But when you see Mirio in his hero costume, the hero Lemillion, who you have all seen in battle once.
Lemon.
Hey, how's your shoulder? It's all I got.
Yeah, he gives Hado a big hug, and he like one arm hugs Amajiki and like puts his forehead against his, and he says some goodbyes to his friends.
Oh, it's Chris's ringtone.
Okay.
Hello?
And he only, gives all of you like a really joyful hello, and he can't stick around to say
I re- I really don't like the direction chat's going tonight.
What
Yeah.
the fuck are they saying?
Holy Night of Ian, thank you for the 100 biddies and the very caring message to Walker.
No, it's to Ito.
Was it to you?
Yeah, it says Ito.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the
So I
very
said
caring
valid.
message to Ito.
What are they saying?
I can very much make it so you do not survive this.
No!
Oh.
Why?
Valid
There's one
nerd.
person in the party without like an audience member watching their back.
This might be like the stream where we get more
Or
20
like a-
for ones than 20 for 20s.
Don't jinx it.
Cheers, genitals.
Genitals. Classic.
Well, chat, you know what to do now.
Should have brought a sailor hat. I
Walker,
feel like I need a
Target.
sailor hat.
Yeah. Aizawa and Present Mike gather with you guys, and you see Nezu there as well with Recovery Girl. And they give you their farewells and their good luck. They wish you good luck. And as you guys jump in with Dad and the cockatoo,
Dad and Dad 2, Electric Cockatoo.
Electric
I-
cock.
stop. Classic.
Holy Night of Ian, thanks for another 100 biddies. She did say bad things about your favorite girl.
Sorry.
You could take that frustration out all you desire, I suppose.
You
She's
guys-
also one of my
We
favorite
have
girls.
backup
We've
characters.
been
Sue?
pals. No, Uraka.
Oh, we love it. We're
Yeah,
like that.
she's my pal too. It was more
Bubbly
so to be
airhead.
funny with Midoriya, less so about her.
If y'all give us a
It's
20
valid.
for 20 or 20 for 1, we're still closer to getting a new microphone either way.
It's
So,
Oh my
God.
Damage.
What good is
You
it?
get to
for all
add
that?
decks, and then it's just modifiers.
you forget
Yeah.
you forget the funding
Generally
principles
speaking,
of
they're
Karl
really
Marx's Das Kapital.
I don't. Not now.
They
Okay,
I'll grab a book.
as you guys leave, Ian, you're getting up right now.
Oh, you got pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, you got.
I
okay.
forget. So.
I was going to run around behind you.
As you guys leave, Zhao, you get one last text from a member of your class. It's Ida, and he asks you, if you and Ito are both gone, am I in charge of class?
No, it's still too difficult to have someone step up, 2 people step up. We got to choose just one person.
No, it's somehow Walker. He's just not going either. He's not going to be there either.
I was going to say Kaminari.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Aoyama. He has less on his plate because he's not,
Yeah.
not passing. So.
100%.
He says, I still have the vote results from the beginning of the year. I will elect a deputy until you've returned.
You don't need the vote results. I trust your judgment.
Thank you. I trust you implicitly.
Not Ito.
That is the most Ito thing I've ever heard him say.
Ida, yeah.
Ito.
Bad call, I'm easily influenced.
Hence Ito taking over for me when I'm gone.
How funny is Ida today? He sends you a snake emoji and that's all you get. That's all you get.
Edith just sends me a snake emoji?
Yeah.
When I say that
Or no, that's sorry, snake. Sorry, it sends you a lizard emoji. That's all you get.
Is he making fun of my ex-girlfriend or something?
Yeah. That's as clever as he gets.
That is pretty clever. That's a good one. Easily manipulated Zhao.
Yeah, it's really not hard. I manipulated you into like a death ring fight club for the sake of like my emotional turmoil. Like,
Made me fight my dad's murderer.
yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
that's metal as fuck.
Like it's really, it's really easy, my guy.
Real friends confront your father's murderer with you.
Kite convinced me his family wasn't the Yakuza.
So important. We do have the bracelets from Sue, right? She gave this out to us.
We do have.
We got our little friendship
She's
bracelets.
totally gonna like just like flash, like pull her sleeve down a little bit while looking at her with like the friendship bracelet, and then like pull it back up.
Yeah. When you do that, like you see Sue and Uraraka are sitting across the bus from you, and they're holding hands, and she just like smiles at you, and as soon as Uraraka like sees what's like you guys are interacting, she like tells you to come sit with them.
Just sit over there. There's no reason not to.
And if you don't stop her, like Sue's gonna hold your hand too. Okay, it's just the three of you girls all sitting there holding hands, one aisle of the bus. It feels weird side by side.
Yeah.
Well, fucking Tran. Okay.
I see them doing that, and I grab Kite's hand.
Aww.
Mr. Zawa, hold my hand.
He's driving. He's always driving.
In one hand.
I'm white feather joints.
Who am I sitting next to?
You do see though, like if it becomes obvious everyone's holding hands, the president like probably like reaches for Aizawa's seat, and he just like they are best friends. Don't
He
forget.
bites his hand.
He like just holds his shirt like a little kid. Just like, we're
I love that
included.
they're best friends from high school. You know, it's so
Holy Night of Ian, thanks for the
Actually,
45 biddies, but no, I love Ida.
he's great.
He's a lad.
He's our boy.
And if he hears anything's going wrong, he's going to run to us. And
will
he
do
will
it.
make it.
You will run across the country. Okay, you guys take the bus, take the train, and before long
Do we take a plane? What
We
about
are
a
in
boat?
our hero costumes at Gunma Prefecture at a police headquarters where we are planning the raid. You've all been informed of the plan before, but I'm going to run through it for the sake of the players, not the characters, and for the sake of the audience. Everybody, the hospital raid. The raid team is as follows. These people are breaching and immediately seeking out Daruma Ujiko, the doctor. They're going to breach the secret entrance to his lab that Hawks found. This team consists of Endeavor, Hawks, Edgeshot, Crust, Yoroi Musha, Ryukyu, Gang Orca, Victory Saber, Magenta, eventually Power Man and Rook, as well as Wash, who is number 20, Aizawa, Mirko, and Atlas.
Okay.
They all have very specialized roles in this operation, but they're missing one thing. That's you two. You have to get anyone out of trouble as soon as they're in it. And you and Transfusion have to patch people up if they're in dire straits. They're in good hands. The evacuation team is a group of 7 heroes in the main body of the hospital. As soon as raid team hits the front doors, evacuation team's going to post up in the central courtyard, and they're going to clear floor by floor, room by room, as quickly as possible. Fat Gum is taking up the anchor position, and he will rotate to either team, depending on who needs him most. Either Rook or Crust from the raid team can take up a position there as well if it's necessary. But otherwise, Sun Eater and Nejire-chan are going to run point defense, while Fringe, Rush, Reflector, and Kesahiriman are going to run floor to floor, room to room, very quickly, using teleportation, advanced speed, and mirrors. They should have the entire hospital clear in less than 5 minutes. You guys, all 4 of you, and your classmates are perimeter team, of which there are, I believe, 18 heroes.
Including us or plus
Including
us?
you 10.
Okay.
You guys will be spaced out every 90 feet in a ring that is centered about 100 meters, like 300 feet outside of the hospital on all sides. You guys have just formed a huge circumference around the zone, and you'll be backed up by a secondary line of police.
doctor stole my circumference.
Stupid question. This is in Tokyo.
This is in Gunma.
Okay, cool. Good.
It's north of Tokyo, about
Good,
a
good,
couple
good.
prefectures.
You just mentioned the police, and I was like, I swear to fucking God.
No. Tsukauchi and Gran Torino there to run interference for the police because this is a League of Villains job, and they are the guys on the case. You do not know Gran Torino, but you become familiar that he is a very old, formerly retired hero who got pulled back into the game in the last year, and now he is back with a vengeance.
And brittle bones.
Despite being about the same height as Recovery Girl.
Super.
An enlarged prostate.
Want to find out?
So, the perimeter team consists of Black Box.
1 in 4 adults will suffer from benign prostate hyperplasia in their lifetime. If you or a
Who
loved
is
one
Black
suffer
Box?
this
I don't think
condition,
you know
This
Black
asshole.
Box.
Black box.
Oh,
This guy.
yeah.
That's
Black
right.
Box.
Sorry, I'm thinking
Aperture.
Heroes.
Sexy Chicken. Gambit. Tsukuyomi. Shoto. Creati. Uravati. Froppy. Red Riot. Present Mike. Transfusion. And a bunch of B and C list heroes like Corsair. Gatling Knight. Master Driller. Burnin.
that's my name in bed.
That's
Master
no-
Driller.
Master
That's
Debater.
what the ladies
I thought
call
you were
me.
talking about Burnin, and I was like, whoa.
Burnin's Endeavor's sidekick that looks
Yes.
like the Squidling.
Is this hero name
Yeah.
literally just Burden?
No, her name.
Her name.
She's the one with the green fire hair.
She's the one who looks like the squid.
The
Squidling.
Inkling from
Inkling, that's it.
Splatoon, yeah.
Burning?
Burnin,
Burnin.
X-Less, Snatch, and Gunhead.
I mean, I get it, but like,
I'm burning.
Which,
all you
by the
could-
way,
that's all you could come up with?
Ken and Snatch would be dead by now. So,
Yeah.
you know, he's outlasted himself. That's nice. So,
So far.
Yeah.
they're
I had a question,
expected
and I
to
forgot.
tackle the problems that come up. You guys are last resort. You're mostly there so they have eyes, and because you are with the agencies that are on the field here, you guys are all deemed exceptional.
Fit for duty?
Yeah, you guys are all deemed exceptional students and fit for duty as heroes. You have your licenses.
You hear
This
that?
is the real deal.
You got on the list.
Damn. They need to interview
But going
people
into
with the
this,
list.
all of you
Need to up their
understand
standards.
explicitly, your lives are on the line, and no one's going to treat you like kids. Not here.
about fucking time.
That being said, you've been given permission to use lethal force against the Nomu because they are not human. However, you also know if their regeneration factor is not neutralized, they can't die. So, jump them, I guess.
I am sure if I punched enough, I can make enough applesauce that it just will never come back the same way again.
You
Yeah.
can probably turn the regeneration off.
You have
Yeah.
the ability to target quirk deactivation. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's rough.
It's less rough on Nomu.
It's true.
Are there any police involved?
There are police. They're
But, like-
forming a second ring.
Way back.
Yeah.
More like a traffic and civilian stopping force. Than,
Yes.
Okay.
But they are a
That's
last
smart.
resort. They will send a squad in to support you guys last resort.
How many guns do they bring? This is
Um,
Japan.
they have like automatic.
They're fielding
They
SWAT.
like they have the time period equivalent of MP5s. So it's not great.
MP6 just dropped.
Meet the boys in the MP7. Wait,
The
Black Ops
MP7
2?
is already dropped.
Yeah, I
and
was
it's
gonna say,
fantastic.
yeah.
They should be on like MP14 by now.
Yeah.
The way they come out with different. Like,
But only Skyrim 6.
But they have the equivalent of it's a defensive automatic weapon. Small arms.
Small arms, submachine gun.
Yeah.
Great.
Listen, if they get past you guys, they're not gonna do shit.
They're gonna die.
Yeah, the best they can do is get civilians out of the way.
Put like some long guns on neighboring roofs, you
Do you know who I
like
am?
sniper teams are
Do you know how many
fantastic.
unnamed, nameless civilian guards I've killed? Why don't you just?
Why
put
don't
the
you just
guns
lay
down?
down?
I think that's Michael Caine's best move, personally.
It's not horribly unlikely that they would have like the snipers and stuff, but they are not a super reliable asset in this. They are again a last resort.
What does 1d10 become when
2d6.
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 Good man. Okay. Any questions from anyone in the party?
I had a
Does-
question and I fucking forgot it.
That sucks. That really sucks.
I have a question generally for chat. Who is Magenta?
Hey, Magenta is, I believe, let me see her rank.
Cannon
It's
fucker.
got to be S, right? 'Cause she's one of the top 20.
Yeah, she is rank 16 pro hero Magenta, the arcane hero. So her whole thing is that she's basically a wizard. Like, she's a D&D-esque wizard. She can turn objects and material in the real world into components, and using her own advanced knowledge of chemistry, break them down into their atomic components and make like spells, basically. She's pretty cool. So she could take a Bic lighter and it'll just like dissolve in her hands and she'll create a fireball out of it. But at the same, she can do really advanced shit too, as Ian has seen in the other kid. She is a very intelligent, research-based hero. She doesn't do a lot of grunt work anymore. She mostly comes out for big events and emergencies. But she's leading the bleeding edge of quirk research in Sapporo, the
Love their
prefecture
beer.
of Hokkaido. So, that's pretty nice. Not a beer. You guys are at least aware of Victory Saber already. Rook is a defensive specialist. He is the son of now deceased S-class hero Guardian, and
Who I played in the charity stream.
yeah, and in our canonical run they did fail that. In the charity stream they had a great time and whooped ass in an arcade, so it was great.
We annihilated.
It was insane. But yeah, Rook is the son of Guardian. He basically has Halo armor lock as his quirk, and he's very charismatic and very popular, but he doesn't do a lot of work these days. He's kind of more of a
Big chillin'.
yeah, he's more of a symbol, and he is in the field very strategically, not for any little job.
He's more of a pillar. A tower, some would say.
Stop.
A bastion or castle. Perhaps.
Wash, I do not have to introduce.
They hit Rook!
There's
been a second blade.
when your second rook goes down. I hate it here. Okay.
They named a Lord of the Rings book after him.
Stop. Any other questions from anybody?
So when I'm
did it or
I'll kill.
so I'm pulling people out from wherever if they're injured or if it's requested or whatever. Where am I supposed to put them? Is it like wherever they set up?
Triage
He has a
center.
triage center outside the first perimeter.
Okay. So I'm like boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Or if they say move to the third floor, then move to the third floor. Okay, cool. CCTV. I'm assuming we're saying that it has like sound as well.
Yeah, it's not great quality, but it has sound. Now the problem is you're not like looking through security cameras in the bottom floor in the basement because there shouldn't be any.
I'm looking through their body cams,
You're
right?
looking through their body cams. So get ready for that. That could be pretty bad.
Yeah. She's been like working on like fucking gyroscope. Like she's like I'm gonna get so fucking dizzy if I'm not
It's like
prepared
that
for this.
Of Mimir's perspective from the new God of War games.
Oh.
So she's
Every now and then a butthole.
so she's prepared. She was like, I've got to be ready to fucking.
That is a god's ass. That's a heavenly body.
That's America's ass.
Yeah. That's Greece's ass.
That's Greece's ass.
Mm.
Very good.
Greasy.
Assholes party?
Well, the Greeks did that.
I was going to make a CCTV joke, but it would be bad.
Don't do that. Okay. We're good? We're ready?
I think so.
Then when we pick up, you are all scattered in a ring around the hospital. Each of you is about 90 feet, so about 30 meters, or 20, no, sorry. Yeah, 30 meters
Yeah,
from your
roughly.
friends. But you all have line of sight with each other, and you all have comms with everyone on your team, and you can press a tiny button to switch comms to one of the other teams. You're advised not to.
I think 30 yards would be like 3.4 meters.
Something like that.
Is my earpiece just for these guys, or do I have a secondary one for inside?
You have you have permission to go between all the channels, and then you have your new goggles that were
Mhm.
furnished for you by the HBC.
Yeah. So I'm flipping through.
Yep.
'Kay.
You're flipping through. You have body cams of just about everyone. Mirko basically told you don't look through mine because she's going to be moving so fast
Yeah.
it's useless.
Yeah.
Endeavors might have some interference from how much heat he generates, but there's some other decent options.
Yeah.
You'll see enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I want all of you to roll a d12 for me.
9.
I feel like the bones.
9, baby!
Bones are a good choice. 6. I thought it was a 9 for a second. I was like, no.
3.
Upside down.
Oh, next 9.
3, 6, 9,
9, 9, 9, 9.
You guys are on the same side of the building as Transfusion. Present Mike's on the other end, so unfortunately you're not with your teacher.
Papa.
But between some of the Class 1A students here and there in the arc, right? 'Cause you guys make up half of the arc. Here and there between you, there are some other heroes spread. Like there's Corsair, who is a sidekick for Magenta. He's kind of like a pirate-themed hero, which is interesting. Actually, you do see him in the anime. He doesn't have a name or any official story, but I wrote all that up for him. And he
Makes platforms.
no, he's the one who
Oh.
shoots like the cannon from his right arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He's
guy.
the one that got walloped by those burglars.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
They didn't want to parlay.
Villain.
That's what we're here for.
blowing holes in my shit.
But yeah, you guys have Corsair and Snatch. Corsair, Snatch, and Gunhead on your side of the field.
Fucking snap.
Cool, Gunhead's here. All right.
Fucking
Yeah,
name.
Gunhead's cool.
All right.
Uraraka does like try to talk to him a little bit, but then the briefing happens, and now we're in the field, and now she just has to catch up with him after the mission. I mean, he's our guy.
If he lives.
Anyway, what were our d12s?
3.
6.
9.
Yep.
9.
Yeah, that was nice.
So it's like 9. That's 9.
12!
Well, it would be better if he rolled a 12.
It would have been so much
Yeah.
better if I rolled 12 at that point.
Okay.
Like the old Schoolhouse Rock song.
The first 5 minutes go exactly as planned.
Fuck.
You know what? That's a pretty good metric for us.
Oh, wait, 5 minutes?
5-minute
Is it-
intervals.
I wish I could.
Is it fully evacuated?
You evacuate. They evacuate in the first 5 minutes.
Fuck yeah. All right. At least everyone's out, man. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just us dying.
Now it's just people I care about that can die.
Yeah, there's way less cannon fodder between us and them, but you know, they're out.
Kite won't have to kill any civilians
Finished.
to get where he wants to be.
Sometimes you need hands.
Hands for the hand god. We got you.
I have
Watching through your body cam footage, the rest of you are just in anticipation, basically. Watching through your footage, you see the entire fight through the basement is just a shit ton of like low and mid tier gnome. All the really sickly, pale bluish ones who barely have any noteworthy powers. They're just fodder
The
in
lepers.
front of people the likes of Endeavor. And you see Power Man who goes in. They're just fodder for these guys who absolutely steamroll them. Right?
Mirko crushes one's head between her thighs and you get jealous for a second.
She probably
Could've
like,
been
yeah, thigh
She's like,
clamp, spins midair, rips it off like Chuck Norris, flies to the next one.
Should have been me.
She's like, oh, is this what you
Hashtag
didn't want me to
goals.
watch? She's like, huh. Anyway.
Like, come on, you have
click, click.
Midnight as a teacher. You,
Oh, yeah,
you
it's
can handle
true.
it.
It's like, you could never be her.
Midnight is so much worse than just a hot bunny girl in terms of like rating, you know? It's so much worse.
Isn't she like literally the X-rated hero?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Meanwhile, Miracle is just Horikoshi inserting sex, drugs, and rock and roll into one character in his story, going nuts. Like, pop off, I guess. We like Mirko.
It's like Motley Crue show versus a Ninja Sex Party show. You get the same thing, but the intent's a little different. You know?
Absolutely. I need another round of D12s. It's not a matter of if the plan fucks up, guys. It's a matter of how quickly.
2 now.
9, baby!
10.
6. Keeping it low.
Okay. Six,
12, 9, 6.
12, 9,
Is it, well, I mean, it's like 10, 2. It's
Thanks.
the same number.
Yeah, yeah.
12 plus 15, 27.
2 27s in a row.
You guys continue to wait. You are watching. No injuries getting down into the subbies. Everything's fine. Like they push through. It's a little rough when some of like the normal on the scale of like USJ Nomu come out. which there's like several. It's kind of concerning.
Oh.
But they push through them with relative ease. Crust goes in, Rook stays up top, Power Man goes in. Otherwise, a hospital team are just going to hold the building and make sure there's like no hidden traps or no Nomu emerging from the walls and shit. Because some villains do that sometimes too. And they are on rotation duty now to relieve people or provide aid. And as you're watching, they don't need you guys.
That's fine with me.
It's when they get into the second basement that you probably begin to feel concerned. Because as the door bursts open from one flying Luna arc, and Mirko and Endeavor blast into that room, you watching all this through Crust's front cam, there are about 12 tall purple bats with enormous, strange-looking Nomu inside.
Oops. Oh no, Will. New from Captain Crunch.
What, 12? A dozen?
You see
It's not a baker's dozen.
my lord.
Endeavor runs down this old doctor in this room. And as the man is kind of just like sputtering and like blabbering, you know, in a panic, people start basically just like shouting questions at him. Crust goes in to arrest him and like formally turn him over and cuff him.
Spank him.
Mike.
For his,
Nope.
make sure,
They're
make sure you
saying
keep
it's
that
low.
real close.
Yep. Aizawa uses his quirk on the guy, and you see his skin begins to shrivel and like decay, and his eyes sink into his head.
He drank
And
from the wrong holy
He looks
grail.
like he looks like he aged, 50 years in seconds. I need one more round of D12s from everybody.
It can't possibly go wrong from here. We've already done it.
Oh.
2.
3.
2.
Another 6.
We did it!
We did it!
Hey!
Yeah!
We did it.
The magic number was
We did it.
13.
It was 60.
Oh. Ooh, 13. It's not a good number. Whoever gets up first dies.
It is at that point
Uh-oh.
that you hear a disturbance from
In the
Crustcam,
holes.
and as he whips around, you see the swordsman hero, Victory Saber, is standing kind of like separate from the rest of the pack of
Uh-oh.
top 20 heroes. And
Yeah,
his
separate.
skin and his armor is all blazing with this like deep kind of red energy that almost looks like fire, but he's clearly not burning. And you see a tall, black-skinned, winged creature with a horrid, long, snapping snout with many fangs, and an exposed brain and open skull that runs from the end of the snout all the way to the back of this kind of long mammalian skull, right? You see this huge bat-like Nomu kind of crawling around on the ceiling above Victory Saber, who immediately draws his sword and charges the nearest hero. And everything downstairs breaks into chaos.
Okay.
Y'all beat up Victory Saber one time. So, the pros
Baby,
can do
now
it.
we got problems.
But the real question is which Nomu is doing this, and or which
We got mind control.
who is doing
over
this?
the
Yeah.
house.
And then if we take down Victory Saber, who's he grabbing next?
As you're flipping through channels on people's cameras and things get really hectic, you're watching. The one you can watch that doesn't move around a lot is Aizawa, who is like using his quirk to try to blast the Nomu crawling around on the ceiling and also suppress Victory Saber, who is like very good at crowd control. That's his thing.
Well, that's a problem.
And you see the Nomu opens up this like wide mouth, this wide maw in its chest, like this sideways mouth,
Bakasur.
and it vomits out this red, almost molten energy from its chest.
Well, that's a problem.
And as soon as it alights upon Endeavor's skin, he begins to burn with something that is not his signature hellfire.
Well, that's a problem.
And it is at that point that everything turns to shit downstairs.
I vomit mind control goo out of my chest mouth.
pretty hot.
That's a quirk.
Is that what we were re-rolling to?
Quick
That's my
question.
backup
Am
character.
So I know I'm in the perimeter. Am I like, you're in charge of this one alley? Or is it like, am I partnered with someone else since I'll be flipping through and focusing on that? Or, like, how does that work? Is
You
she...
can flip through like everyone downstairs.
No, yeah, but is she still in charge in the perimeter? Is she in charge of a certain area? Or is she partnered with someone else who is? Or like...
You're probably partnered with him
Okay.
because you're at the triage site. With
Okay, so we're there. I'm not... Okay.
Yep.
I was just making sure. I was like, 'cause otherwise she's going to call someone in to be like, hey, like, I got to start doing shit over here.
Mhm.
Someone needs to watch my spot. Okay, cool. That's good.
Hold my place in line.
You see a
Basically.
reflection as thin as like a sheet of paper slips between the plates of Victory Saber's armor, and he falls completely limp as Edshot materializes
good.
from his back. But
Paralyzed.
as fire starts to blast through the room, and you see one or two other tall, dark Nomu shapes begin to emerge from behind the vats, it becomes apparent something's very wrong down there, and you get a call for evac. It's Gang Orca, who sounds like actually more shaken than you've ever heard. Get me out of here.
Okay.
Sound.
Soft guy.
He shouts for you to teleport him up and teleport Rook down, because he cannot fight in a room full of hellfire.
Oh, yeah.
He's completely worthless.
Yeah.
Free Willy. Somebody call a water hose to cool this boy down.
Give me holy.
Okay. Yeah. Put a
His
portal.
skin's flopping.
On your end, 90 feet away from you,
Super hardly
you
goer.
see Kirishima is still just like standing there, staring unflinchingly, but there is just this foreboding, this feeling of otherworldly dread. As you both know, the operation should not have gone on like 11 minutes.
Oh.
Maybe
We're
they're
standing
just
here
talking it
sweating
out.
for 11 minutes.
Yep.
So what do we think? Good start? Bad start?
I can't talk.
False
I'm too
start.
stupid now.
Are you?
You guys
Am I
get
just with Kirishima?
I feel like especially as everyone's
Well, you got
watching and
comms.
everyone's just like quietly, it's like pin drop moment, and then you hear the snap snap from Ito, and it's just that like something's happening. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's that like especially because she has the metal like on her gloves.
I have no
Everything.
idea.
I feel like I feel like it'd be a very eerie moment to hear that snap snap, and everyone's like, who is it? What's going on?
You open a portal in front of Gang Orca. That's the rear is facing Endeavor, and it is an effective shield from a blast of hellfire.
For him
As-
to
yeah,
jump.
Gang Orca slips in, shouts a quick word at Rook, who then immediately dives back through the new entrance portal you created. for him. Thank you. You guys then get orders. It would come in from... Yeah, Ryukyu calls in to perimeter team, and she says, everyone, hold tight. It's getting dicey down here. Be ready for anything. There are multiple Nomu contacts, and that's all you get from her before on your end you see her transform and start just going to town on one of the three Nomu in the room. I need a perception check from everybody present.
Tight.
No, not
I was gonna
you.
say, okay.
You're too focused in your VR.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, I want to make
Yeah.
sure because I'm not looking around me, so
Did I get friendship on this?
I'm there.
You may.
Okay.
You all may.
I totaled your roll.
Oh no. Oh no, Big Joe. Wait.
That's a 10, baby.
Okay, you actually don't notice.
25.
Perfect. Anyone who rolled above 15.
Oh. I didn't even need my...
Above you, storm clouds gather. Like dark storm clouds.
Was that in the forecast?
No.
There we go.
It's late at night, but they obscure the moon. And Zhao, you'd probably be the one
Moon
nearest him. Tokoyami is a good like 80, almost 90 feet away from you, Zhao. And he is just like mumbling to himself like rapidly. He has like one of those big lumen lanterns, which is like wild. You wouldn't think he would want one.
It's to keep him under control.
Well,
but
absolutely.
It gets too dark.
If it gets too dark, he's had a bad experience recently with Dark Shadow going wild. So
Don't we know it?
Tokoyami with all the words and me unable to form one.
Yeah.
as the storm rages
Different types of
over,
birds.
as the storm begins to gather overhead, you see a single bolt of lightning comes down to the lightning rod atop the hospital, and everyone in the perimeter, like anyone who's not ready, just like jumps, right?
No. What was that?
Momo makes a comment about the weather over open comms before Burnin tells her it'll be fine. Clear comms. I need one more round of encounter checks. This should be the one.
One.
Stop.
2.
No! Ito, encounter check?
Oh,
Walker, was yours?
5.
8.
Oh, you guys broke the trend.
I know, I'm sorry.
no.
Reroll.
It is at that point
Yeah, here we go.
that there is the sound of an explosion. You would not hear it muffled so far beneath the ground if not for the large hole that opened in the forest that flanks two sides of Jaku General Hospital.
Oh,
Oh.
that's probably not good.
Can I hear it through their
Hole.
mics down there? Like, how close
Big
is it
hole.
to them?
It is downstairs. Someone blew a hole from the basement up to the ground above.
Oh.
Now we're gonna
Having a good time. Having a good time.
You are the only one on this scene immediately. Everyone else is gonna have to converge on your location.
Hole.
Succinct as ever, Joe.
No, that was great.
As we have yourself and Tokoyami in this like little forested area that is, it's kind of like a forest for the patients. It's like a small glade for the patients
Yeah,
to walk
little
around
recovery
in.
garden.
Absolutely. But now,
They're
With
so
bears.
nice at hospitals, man.
Cold
So nice when they do that.
but now it is turned into a battlefield as a large hole opens up.
Like to proc a martial flexibility for
Oh,
a
it's fine.
pair of
That's
feats.
frozen.
Absolutely.
Taking bleeding attack and
Are
hammering
you
the gap.
the video playing?
And a strength increase. Might as well proc
Wait,
that
just one
now.
sec.
A couple buffs.
I forgot to grab a minute. It's behind me. Yep.
Oh, that was terrible. I'll have to try again some other time. That's still a 3 extra on my strength.
A creature crawls up from out of the gaping hole in the earth, and you can barely see it in the dim light of now the partially darkened moon. Tokoyami turns his high bright beam towards it, and flashing through the forest, you see obscured a shape you have seen before. A large, black-skinned creature with deep red incisions across its body crawls out on its digitigrade hind legs. And you see its back and its forelimbs are covered in purple spines.
Oh.
And in the center of its face is one singular predatory eye.
Oh.
The Prowler Nomu that last we had seen at the forest invasion by the Vanguard Action Squad emerges from the hole that leads straight down to the action zone. Fun fact, guys, don't jump down that hole. You'll fucking die. I might not even roll for it. If you
I'm
go
jumping
there,
down the hole.
You're just
No.
in trouble.
But what if I catch myself
Zhao
halfway
Fei,
The
down?
Russie calls.
You are
That right.
you are
Man.
too dumb to call in on the comms.
Rock. Hole, or I called hole.
Oh. And Tokoyami
No.
immediately. Contact on our end. Forest.
I was gonna make a stupid joke, but I not won my intelligence roll.
Fantastic.
Oof.
There are 0 words.
With that, he summons Dark Shadow, and I need initiative.
Oof, that's not great. 9.
Okay.
— 15.
Not you. You're
Oh.
not here. Not yet. Sorry.
Everybody looked at me expectingly. And
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
I was
Real-
expecting.
Sorry, just you right now. Everyone else will come in. Field 9.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I'm not
fuck, I was
starting too
spacing
hot.
out. My bad.
You're like, shit, man, not the time to do this.
It's just you
You need charge.
and our good friend Kumikage. Fantastic. The Prowler Nomu emerges from the breach, and I believe. Okay, yeah, you are second in initiative. It looks around at the both of you.
Yo!
It looks around at the both of you, howls that deep, horrible howl you'd heard before. I need a will saving throw against fear. Oh no.
Well, that's a good roll at least. 21.
Oh, that's enough. You succeed against its baleful howl. You are not frightened by it.
Dog.
Tokoyami cannot be frightened either. It kind of looks around, sniffs at like both of you, and knows both of your scents. And after a few seconds, it immediately goes scampering off. It just broke perimeter. The perimeter's broken.
I'd like to spend a hero point to intercept it.
Oh fuck. Yeah, okay.
I can't let that happen.
Yeah, you rush to intercept it with a charge.
Christ, yeah, no. I'm gonna charge up and punch it in the face.
Fuck.
Ah!
No!
Yep.
Quick hype gain.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a
With
second.
only a few bounding steps, Jaffe leaps in and punches this beast. right in its
28?
jaw. 28 hits. Big hit.
No,
oh,
28
sorry.
hype.
6. 6 points.
6 hype, all to damage.
Fuck yeah.
I think I can pretty reliably hit a big ass purple Nobu.
Mm. Its AC is pretty low.
Power attack.
I think if it rolled like a
Yeah,
3,
power attack, of
yes.
course. So my bonus is 18, 19 to hit. Yeah. Woo! 21.
21.
What did you roll?
A nat 2.
God damn it.
I haven't used friendship this round.
25.
20, yeah, 25.
25 hit. Big hit.
Okay.
Full damage.
Woof.
Uh,
Pride goeth before 2. I should be able to pretty reliably hit
1,
it.
2,
You really should.
3,
Say roll a 2.
Yeah.
4,
You got a 21.
That's what I was saying. I think a 3.
5,
Well,
6,
I was exactly right.
D10.
Okay.
Let's apply. Wait for now. Dice. Be gone, thought. On a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that. That's
Pow pow.
10, 20, 30, 40, 45, plus 13, 19, 35 plus 19 is 54.
You bound in,
Plus 4 points of bleed.
slap the absolute bitch out of it.
No!
It goes sprawling and like rolls and comes up to a stand again and just kind of like hisses at you. Ugh. It's like knuckling around like a gorilla, right? And it's looking at you and like the spines on its back and on its forelimbs start to like shiver and rattle a bit, but then also like perk up. And you remember what it does. It launches those bitches in a 360-degree arc. So.
Assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Tokoyami shouts through the comms, Nomu on their end, and Transfusion looks at you. Okay, it's time. Get me over there. This is one of our only chances. You're with me.
okay.
If anyone needs us, you know what sector you're sending us to, but I'll relay information through comms. Keep them clear.
Wait, is she saying the comms clear or is she saying
Yeah.
downstairs clear?
Keep your comms clear.
Oh, okay.
No unnecessary chatter from anyone talking to you. With that, she wants you to portal herself and him. You guys are going to enter on initiative count 20 in the next round. It is, good. Interrupt. Prowlonomu moved. You interrupted it. Okay, it's going to get 1 attack. It's going to use its standard action. It's going to spray spines everywhere. Roll reflex.
Oh, I can do that actually. Well, with a nat 4, that's not super great. That is a reroll.
You can try.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my one reroll already. A nat 5. I kite rolled it.
Kite, roll,
Kite,
roll,
let's go.
That's
Let's go.
17.
This is not the night for these kids to roll. Why can't we do this when we're role playing shit?
What?
It's okay.
21 points of piercing damage.
That's not the worst.
It's not horrible.
3.6 Morgan.
Great, not terrible. It's 3.6 Morgan.
That's 300 chest X-rays.
Tokoyami. Tokoyami is able to take cover, and Dark Shadow takes the half of the damage that he would have taken. So he'll be okay. Yeah, that creature is pissed, but it cannot spray quills until it regrows all of them. So that's good.
Nice.
You can grapple it now.
Yeah.
You could not before. It is now your turn.
Yeah. 5-foot step.
Mm-hmm.
I need to roll for height. That's not bad. That is 30 total.
30 total. That's still only 6, I believe.
6.
31 would have got you. So.
I will spin my 1 to get big.
Okay.
And 5 for damage. First is going to be a grapple attempt, which is plus 16 plus 6 plus 22. 23 with big.
Huge thank you to Travis Savoy and his incredible soundtrack, Into the Mists. Thank you so much. It's a spooky soundtrack for Curse of Strahd, and I've been using a lot in my home vampire-based campaign. But I thought I might as well use the spooky combat music for the spooky combat. Thanks. Link in the description.
44.
44. Hey,
Grappling.
grapple. Absolutely. You grapple it. You grow larger than the Nomu. Just perfect.
Second for the pin.
Fuck yeah.
Still plus 26.
You
Still
hear in
the
your
same
comms
attack.
from transfusion, I'm on my way. Hold that thing down.
No! That is plus 26, 39.
Is at that point she starts shouting at you to teleport him. 39. You pin him. Perfect.
Couple of groin kicks for the last couple hits.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
Like,
it doesn't have anything but pop off.
what else am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it like pinned, right? So I got it like really good.
Uh-huh.
I like to control the back of the neck and then just knee it in its eyeball.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Go for the full called shot. Why not?
Yeah.
That is plus, let's see here, with the power attack taking 1 away, that is 15 minus 2 to 13, plus 3 for my increased strength,
Mhm.
16. Okay,
Okay.
17 with large. 17, 9 is 26.
Fantastic. You knee it in its eye so hard, it almost pops. You hear the brain
Squishy.
like squelch as the eye is pressed further into the exposed brain.
That's right.
It's so bad. But the eye is like bleeding profusely, and
The eye isn't really the point anyway. It's
Right.
just a fun
yeah,
target.
very good. You can blind it though. You can.
No, I'll take.
I mean, it'll
Oh,
regenerate
jeez.
after like a round or two, but you can blind it.
Disgusting with
Well, you
those
know.
damage dice.
10,
Oh, don't worry, buddy.
20, 30, 41, 44, 45, 46, 46,
Hell yeah, no.
46, 59, 61 points of damage.
61 points of damage. Okay. You pop and crush its eye, and its brain starts to like loose strings of gray matter kind of break off from the hole and just like
Well, there should be 3
slop
higher.
over the side. Yeah.
64.
It's very unconscious.
I keep swinging.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I take my last attack.
If you want to just take average damage, but if you want to roll, go nuts.
No, I like rolling for things. It's pinned, so I'm sure that even a what's that 24.
If
I
it's
got the grapple
unconscious, do you need
bonus.
to roll to hit it?
Huh?
If it's unconscious, do you need to roll to hit it?
No, I guess not. I gotta beat 10. I gotta beat wall AC, or if it has like natural armor, I gotta beat that. But it loses its dex.
I don't know if
because
it's that.
pinned,
He said it was unconscious.
And I got like a plus 4 to hit because it's grapple. There's a lot.
I love the grapple flow chart.
It's ridiculous. No hype spin, but that's an extra point of bleed damage. 10 plus, then 15, so 25.
You just keep pulverizing skull.
Yeah.
Listen, it's undead.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel
I'm
it.
just gonna keep smushing.
Yeah, you not only knock it out in the first 6 seconds of battle, which is a far cry from your capabilities when last this thing noticed you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw it back down hole.
Yeah, you're now holding this thing. You kneed it in the face a couple times and like crushed its upper jaw.
It's
and
just
its
like
brain.
nasty hammer elbows getting
Yeah.
thrown.
At that point,
Full
Dark
guard.
Shadow comes up behind it. Is going to make 3 attacks. Fantastic. Okay. Nice. Dark Shadow also pins it. So you guys are now group pinning this creature.
Nice.
And he's also a large creature right now, so you're good. And then with each pinning, also sinks his twilight claws and his beak into the creature's flesh and just rips into it. And Tokoyami is just standing back with this blank stare on his face. Like in a readied stance, but
There's the vengeance in the eye.
Yeah.
The bloodlust is slowly creeping through.
he's feeling something, but he's really good at hiding his feelings.
It's puberty. Tokoyami has achieved his own puberty pagoda.
I hate it here.
The puberty pagoda. I fucking hate that.
What?
It's such a beautiful thing.
What did I do?
The puberty pagoda.
I should have been
Undead
rolling
hormone
different
issue.
dice because I enlarged, but that's okay.
That's okay. You did more than enough.
I did plenty of
On
that.
initiative count 20, which would be the boss's initiative, but it has to regenerate, and it is not bonus yet. It regenerates, and you see its eyeball grows back, but it does not stop rolling. And the creature is still unconscious. With that, a portal opens, and we can kind of stop worrying about tactical combat for the second. Transfusion and Walker come through, and it only takes her the next 2 rounds, during which you guys can easily keep this thing incapacitated. It takes her 2 rounds. She grabs it with both hands, and she concentrates, and you see her skin kind of gets pale for a second, Walker. But she sucks the life from this thing. And it releases this last kind of death rattle, and then the Nomu falls completely limp. You guys just killed Prowler Nomu. You actually killed it.
That's awesome. I've known plenty of women with that superpower.
There it is. Once you're in her clutches, it just sucks the life out of you. Okay, fine, I get it.
The good stuff.
The goods.
Immediately,
I've known those kind of women too.
immediately after, she looks at both you and Tokoyami, and she
Causes death to
says,
suck.
I know we've discussed this
With the, like,
in the briefing, but you will not tell anyone what you've seen.
Yeah.
Good work. She's then going to kind of calm in. Corsair, Berman, Xless, can we get, can everyone converge on this hole in the northwest sector? I hate
I've
you.
known women like that too.
I hate you.
like, what a weird way to request that.
Let's converge on the hole, boys.
Looks like we have a passage leading directly into the sub-basement where the fighting's happening. I don't want anything else. And as soon as she says that, something else crawls out of it. At that point, it is all hands on deck. The other 2 of you are permitted to engage if you find it prudent. So, Kite, it will only take you like 2 rounds to get here if you just split. Ito, you can get here anytime you want, of course. You just have to be able to continue doing your job.
She's gonna chill where she's at.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get distracted over here when someone's suddenly over there, and then now she's getting hit or saving someone. So she's like, it's just.
You're thinking. I'm sorry that
Let's
your quirk
play.
is so powerful that you're taking yourself out of the fight.
That's all good. That's what she's gonna do.
Nice.
And
Oh,
that's
that's
why.
good.
That's why when
I'm
she
happy
came
with
in,
that.
she originally was like, I'm not a combat quirk, and it's like not in the way that you're thinking. No.
You can cut people's legs off.
Well, yeah, but like in the way that she was thinking, like she's sure she can do that now. She she thinks
Those
about
of you
that.
who noticed
you know.
before,
Aperture, the
You-
amputee hero.
I hate it.
Not in the way you think.
Not
It's
in
like
the
the
way you think.
subtitle.
Those of you who noticed before, the dark clouds gathering above the battlefield are growing thicker. And in the distance, like a kilometer or 2 away at most, there are multiple strikes of lightning every minute.
Thicker than a snake.
I point at one of my like obvious stab wounds.
Uh,
Man?
Oh, you need to.
She sucked the life out of the Nomu, and she looks at you. You got him. I need to save this.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
I like point at the Nomo super
How are you-
confused. Save.
How are you doing?
I'm down 20.
Oh,
Down
I'm
21.
not even going to bother
21.
using my quirk. I'm just going to give you Word of Courage.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Dark Shadow vanishes and starts
There's
recovering.
8.
And as soon as you start to like tend to his wounds, and transfusion gives the all clear for other heroes to converge in this location and hold this passage, which means if you want, you can head over there as well.
That's where my friends are.
Fuck yeah.
We'll start rolling some new buffs.
You get to heal him once. And at that point, something else crawls out of the hole.
The same.
In fact, two something else's.
Oh, perfect.
Ito, on
Perfect.
your end, you see the battle is devolved into chaos. Because the other 12 vats have opened.
Oh yes, let's go.
Only about 6 of the Nomu can stand on their feet.
The
Okay, that's
12
good.
weren't open yet?
Only about 6 Nomu can
Okay.
stand. And there is still one of the original 3 in the room. He is this long, horrible kind of humanoid shape with these red burning jet thrusters coming out of his back and like a hood that obscures his face except for the glowing of his deep red eyes. It's Hood. Hood's here. Hood's one of the only operational high-end Nomu. And it's the first one we've ever seen. The heroes are fighting Hood and the other 6 seemingly semi-complete Nomu. Some of whom are really like staggering around, having just been birthed into this cruel world.
We all
The
have to at some point.
doctor was hit by a stray blast of hellfire and melted into brown mud. At which point they understand he was a twice duplicate.
We've been big baited?
And half the team proceeds further down the, or no, not half, like 3 of the team proceed further down the tunnel. That being,
Was Twice arrested in the big...
Twice was arrested.
So how long has this duplicate been going?
Dr. Ujiko duplicated his quirk and gave it to one of
Oh,
his
that's right.
Nomu, Mochi.
Oh,
Or Mocha, sorry.
Mocha.
Mocha and Johnny are fucked up little homunculi.
You could just watch the little boys.
What's the? It gives me the Hades vibe from Hercules.
Panic.
Pain
yeah.
and Panic.
Yeah, it's giving me those vibes. Yeah, they got a merch booth. You're wearing fucking all night merch.
Mirko, Edshot, and Power Man are racing down the tunnel, which is actually kind of bringing them towards this hole. Because there's like a huge expanse of tunnel that you see and many, many, many power cables and some kind of bright purple light glowing at the far, far, far end. Meanwhile, the other 9 heroes, 3 of whom are currently infected by some red malfeasance, are currently doing battle amongst themselves and the 6 barely conscious Nomu and Hood. It's pretty dire down there. No one's called for evac. People are taking hits, but everyone's fighting.
I'm not going to get a chance to work with Mirko.
Well,
Mirko, Power Man, and Edshot do not ask you to relocate them. They're really quick. So they start blasting through that tunnel. And I'll let you know what they see once they get there. Up top, hospital's still completely fine. Fat Gum heard that there's trouble happening, and he's staying put until someone calls him explicitly.
I was getting Orca.
Gang Orca is okay. He is being treated for just very light burning, but it's really bad for him. Like,
Yeah.
in particular, he just cannot fight Endeavor.
Too bad Waterhose can't be there to cool him off.
Just spit on him.
Beach whale.
Beach whale.
Because they're dead.
But all that is happening in your visor,
behind.
Okay.
and in the seconds as
With the pussycats.
Zhao engages and defeats Prowler Nomu. And on these 2's end, 2 more creatures crawl out of the hole.
oh boy.
There is a long, bat-like Nomu with no visible eyes,
Oh.
but an open skull and a long brain. That brain like a Subway sandwich in there, dude. It is not a pleasant thing.
Long brain.
Long brain.
Long brain.
And it has this huge, this like gaping jaw in its chest that is currently closed, but it kind of snaps a little bit as it detects you, and there's this like red seething energy seeping from between its jaws. And the other Nomu,
I don't want to grapple that.
I've got something.
well, let me just show you the other Nomu. If you
Is
want to put
it-
it up on Streamian,
Yeah, absolutely. It is the one. Let me scroll down to it.
Doop boop boop a doo. And whatcha?
It is this. It is a tall, like,
Hi.
feminine form with no visible, like, brain or eyes, just a huge, toothy grin, and 6 eye stalks that grow out of its skull.
Medusmu.
Kind of Medusi.
Could they be
yeah.
hands?
Medusi. I get here.
Medusi.
Medusa. I get it now.
That one calls
Could they
to
be
me.
hands instead of eyes?
Yeah, no.
Oh, their eyes.
Walker, you get the bat. I have other business to attend to.
You said 6 eye stalks?
6 eye stalks.
Just
And
the perfect
that
amount for
flying
each hand to
creature.
grab.
They crawl out and look around, and as soon as they see you guys, both of them kind of just like shriek at you in that dull Nomu rasp. And a second later, the one with the eye stalks opens its mouth, and as you see the eye and the brain.
I would like to use a
Mhm.
hero point to interrupt them.
Fuck yeah. It has an eye and a brain inside its mouth, by the way.
Okay.
You
Same.
interrupt. What are you doing?
I want to, so they're coming out of this hole.
Yes.
I want to grapple to this tree,
Fuck yeah.
blast across to it,
I don't have perfect minis. I have a roper and I have a wyvern.
and yeah, so I'm going to use a flyby attack, flyby attack, and I'm going to drop a thunder spear on both of them.
Mm-hmm. You fly in. Go ahead and roll the damage for Thunder Spear, and I'll roll their saves.
Thunder spear was 2d8.
Yeah, 2d8. It's not a lot,
Plus-
but it's going to
plus-
affect them with your quirk if it succeeds.
Yeah.
It's the delivery that
Well, it's going to
counts.
affect them with the quirk either way. It's just if they succeed the throws first. Or do they? We didn't resolve if they get a save against it. Do I have to hit them with it?
It's an explosive, so they have to have a save. It's an AoE.
Okay, so do they completely dodge it, or would they?
It should be to have because it's an explosion. A
Okay,
reflex.
so it'll have the damage of the explosion, but they'll still get the quirk. I got
Yeah.
you. I got you. I got you.
Yep.
So many saves, so many attack rolls.
It's a little time.
13 points of explosive damage.
Cool. The bat-like one takes 0 damage with
Okay.
improved evasion.
Oof.
The other one takes half damage.
Does it still get hit by the quirk?
It does.
Okay.
And you take that, and are you gonna like fly in still?
I'm gonna go past them. I don't want to be near them.
Okay. How high are you flying above them?
So high. As high as I can.
Well, considering you're anchoring to a tree while you're on the ground and just zipping,
Mhm.
I don't think you're gonna get height.
I can kind of strafe around them then.
Yeah, if you want to get to
I'll,
like,
like
another
go to
tree and
here and then come
swing
around.
around.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because instead going right between them, that's kind of over. I don't want to go over that.
It's a
hole.
little dangerous.
You
That's
swing
not
yourself
a
around
great
them.
idea.
Cool. We're not back in initiative yet. Good action.
Okay, I then so I want to.
Fortitude save.
Yeah. Well, I want to.
Control.
I don't think I can control. These probably are probably high end. I can't control 2 of them at once.
Well, one of them's not affected.
I thought you said the quirk got him. So you just missed the
No,
explosive
no,
damage.
sorry.
Gonna
Improved
quirk up the
evasion.
lady.
No, the bat was completely unaffected. Like he didn't get touched.
Okay.
The other one did take half damage and was affected.
Then if it's only 1, yeah, I'll go for control.
Okay, go ahead and attempt it. It's opposed will saves.
Will.
Yep.
Do I have friendship?
You may if you haven't used it yet.
I have not this round. That gives me 20. 20,
I'm using a reroll.
26.
Because I rolled a 2, which is
Ooh.
enough to fail. Natural 18 gets me 37. You fail.
Okay.
You try to dominate the creature's will, and its head snaps 180 degrees around its head, and it stares at you.
Mm.
And
Now it's
as-
got a front butt.
As the mouth
Ew.
opens, the inner eye gazes at you, and a bright purple, like flashlight beam, bathes you in the tree that you're standing against, and you feel cold.
Ooh.
Like something you never knew was just there all your life, just vanished. As you realize your quirk is not deactivated, but not working properly.
Oh, it's like a. I get it. I can
And
see.
as its mouth opens and the eye gazes, it speaks.
Carrion, kill the heroes. The children are mine.
And with that, the other one just takes to the air. I know.
You know what? I was expecting the other one to talk too, I guess.
Screeches.
Can I like taunt them?
What do you see up there?
You can attempt it.
You know what? Simple, concise communication. I appreciate that.
I don't know what I expected.
Cool. The bat-like creature takes off. We're still not in initiative. This is just this cutscene basically because we're about to go to break. The bat takes off.
Oh no.
As other heroes start to arrive on the scene,
Clown.
and
The bat.
other members of Class 1A begin to arrive as well. We have a full breach, and 3 Nomu have come through, and most of the perimeter squad have just assembled to try to contain this. Right? You may place yourself anywhere you desire on the board. So where do you want to be?
Run up to Zhao.
Cool, over here.
Just like behind. Yeah, just.
Roll for the side.
What's going on?
Fantastic.
Sight's gonna be so nice. Momo, tortellini. All right,
I
okay.
could really go for some pizza.
So
We got Rocky. We got Frogger.
Rocky and Froggy.
We got Deku's love interest.
The kids are scattered around in the arena. The members of Class 1A arrive. Transfusion's still here.
Does not pass the
But
Bechdel
as soon as
test.
she sees these things, she looks at Tokoyami and Zhao Fei. If you can hold one down, I can try. And before she can finish her sentence again, this one takes off.
Can't reach. Yeah.
She shouts out, range, burning, corsair, Xless. Go after that one. I'll regroup with you. 1A. Hold the line. Power Man's coming.
Yo, my boy.
And with that, Transfusion sprints off to help the other heroes fight Carrion, the bat-like high-end Nomu. And the rest of you, as we cut to intermission, are left alone with Tyrant. Good luck. I mean it. We are all going to need it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been D20 House. We're cutting to a 5-minute break. And when we come back, the members of Class 1A at Jaku General Hospital are going to face off against a test phase high-end Nomu, Tyrant. See you in a bit.